The most missed retirement deadline in the solo coach world isn't April 15th. People know April 15th. The deadline that gets missed is December 31st. Specifically, the solo 401k plan existence deadline. The plan has to be open by year end if you want to make employee elective deferrals for that tax year. The cash deposit can follow. The plan document has to be signed and in place. This unit walks the 4 deadlines that actually matter, and the hierarchy among them is unforgiving. Why December 31st gets missed? Coaches assume retirement contribution deadlines work like IRA contribution deadlines. Make the contribution by April 15th, and it counts for the prior year. That's true for IRAs. It's not true for solo 401k employee deferrals. The deferral election has to be made by the end of the calendar year, which requires the plan to exist at that moment, so an election against it is possible. Discover in January that you had a great prior year and want to defer $24,500 into a solo 401k that doesn't exist yet. Too late, mostly. Solo 401k plan existence deadline for 2026 elective deferrals is December 31st, 2026. Plan documents signed and in place by that date. Signed means executed. The legal instrument exists. The custodian account doesn't need money sitting in it yet. The plan itself has to exist as a legal entity that you can elect deferrals against. Most providers can process a plan document signing in days, but it requires you to start the process before December 31st, not after. And the holiday calendar tightens that window faster than most coaches expect. Here's the safety valve. Secure 2.0 added a sole proprietor exception for the December 31st plan existence rule. Sole proprietors with no W-2 employees can establish a solo 401k as late as April 15, 2027, the unextended personal return due date, and still make elective deferrals for the 2026 tax year. Sole proprietors only, not S-corp, not other entities paying W-2 wages. If you've elected S-corp under Module 11, the exception closes for you and you're back on the December 31st calendar. Solo 401k funding deadlines once the plan exists. Employee deferral election by December 31st. Employee deferral cash deposit can follow up to April 15th for sole proprietors. Employer profit sharing contribution can follow up to October 15th with extension. 3 different dates for 3 different actions inside the same vehicle, which is part of why this is confusing. But the elections drive the calendar and the cash deposits trail behind. Get the elections in by year end, and the deposits can follow as cash becomes available. SEP-IRA is the lenient one in the set. Can be opened and fully funded as late as the tax return due date, including extensions. October 15th, 2027 for 2026 contributions. Most lenient deadline in the entire retirement vehicle set. That deadline is the real structural advantage of the SEP-IRA over the solo 401k, and the reason coaches with volatile income or late arriving tax clarity often pick the SEP for that reason alone. Discover the income in March, open and fund the SEP by October. The contribution counts for the prior year. IRA contributions get no extensions. Traditional and Roth IRA contributions for 2026 are due by April 15, 2027, the personal return due date. And even if you file an extension on the return itself, the IRA contribution window doesn't extend with it. April 15th is the wall. That holds for the personal side stacking covered in 13.5 and for the backdoor Roth non-deductible contribution step covered in 13.6. Plan against that wall. IRA contributions live on a tighter calendar than business side plans do. 3 calendar entries to make before you close the tab. November 15th is the trigger date, not the deadline. A solo 401k that doesn't exist by December 31st forfeits the entire 2026 deferral. So the November flag gives you 6 weeks of runway to open one if the year's revenue argues for it. April 15th, 2027 is the hard wall. IRA contributions don't ride with the extension. October 15th, 2027 is the SEP backstop. Your safety net if Q4 went sideways and nothing else got opened in time. Module 17 weaves these into the broader December and Q1 sequences.